the way to any form of success passes through emotional management. We can look at our own lives, we can look at other people's lives. In fields where we manage our emotions well, we are successful. If we manage the emotions well related to relationships, relationships will go quite well. If we don't manage well our emotions related to relationships, doesn't matter what job, what car, what something we do, it will not go very well. If we don't manage well our emotions related to our professional life, it will also not go well. If we don't manage well our emotions concerning how we take care of the body, also it will influence in health. So the way to success is the way to manage our emotions well. If we manage, for example, sadness very well, we will be able to write poetry or do some kind of art. If we manage anger very well, we will be able to be leaders, reformers, managers. It's very difficult to manage if we don't have at least a certain grip of awareness, a certain control over anger. Now there's one tool, one key, that when understood in theory, but especially in practice, allows a much greater control and harmony of all the emotional world. And that is the understanding that emotions have a double nature, all of them. They have a mental, cognitive, verbal level, the story of the emotion, and a physical level, which manifests in the body and hormones and so forth, yes, but also as a sensation in the body now. And if it's just a story, but it doesn't feel like anything in the body, we won't call it an emotion. And if it's just a sensation without a story, we would also not call it an emotion. An emotion always has two, and we are normally focusing and being obsessed and absorbed in the story, and we ignore the physical sensation, the bodily sensation now. And because of that, no matter what we do on the mental level, it will not arrange the emotion fully, because we are ignoring half of the story, a huge part of the story. So the way to handle emotions in a harmonious way begins with a work that is double: mental, cognitive, verbal, and working with the sensation in the body now. You see, uncontrolled imagination agitates the body. What we imagine strongly, the body will follow. When we imagine that we are eating an ice cream, we will have saliva. When we have erotic fantasies, our genitals will react to that. When we have fearful thoughts, we will enter, at least to a degree, fight and flight mode. When people have obsessive negative thoughts, the body, even if their life is apparently okay, but the thinking process, the story, the repeated looping story, is giving the body continuously the sensation, the mind imagines negative, frightening, anxious things, and then eventually the hormonal system and the nerve system, the neurotransmitters, will go out of whack. Serotonin will go out of whack, dopamine will go out of whack, and the body will become, to a degree, sick from these uncontrolled imagination. The way to work is to understand that the uncontrolled imagination is causing a physical sensation, like a certain feeling of fear, anxiety, anger in the body, whatever, or sadness, hopelessness, despair in the body. And then that sensation recreates the story. And the story recreates the sensation. And it just loops. And if you just work on the mental level, you can't stop the loop, because the loop has two parts. You try to stop thinking about it, you can't stop thinking about it, because your body is pulsating it. And if we understand and work together on the body and on the story, we can stop the loop. And in the coming workshop, this is exactly what we learn to do. How to work simultaneously with the body, with the emotion, with the thought, with the story. Give the story what the story needs to enter into harmony, and give the body what the body needs to enter into harmony. And then the body will give harmonious impulses. There's a lot of exercises how to do that. The body will give a harmonious impulses to the emotional system. The emotional system will start to have positive thoughts. Positive thoughts will arrange the body into even greater harmony, which will later create positive thoughts, and so forth. And instead of having a downward spiral, we create an upward spiral. Yeah? This is somehow the idea. And then from such a place, we can learn to master emotions. Yeah? If we master hope, we can master the fulfillment of all our potential, because that's what hope does. It stimulates all our potential. If we master fear, we will gain clarity of courage. And all that can happen by this inner work, which is simultaneous, bodily and cognitive. If you like this video and want to learn more about Tantra, about yoga, about psychology, emotional healing, lives of saints, and the scriptures,
then hit the bell, like, subscribe, and you'll never miss an upload. Thank you so much.